Foreign policy is not a child's play, and for those who think otherwise have been rightfully shown their place by arguably the best foreign minister, Dr. S Jaishankar. The so-called Western intellectuals tried every trick in the book to unnerve Minister Jaishankar, but in the end, he always stood tall smirking over his exploits. Now it seems that after demolishing Western hegemony over the narrative, Minister Jaishankar has eyed the domestic front. Namaste and welcome to TFIPost. I am your host Sabita Mishra. If you are watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. If you are watching us on Facebook, do like, share and follow the page. Let's begin with the video report. External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar has been rattling Western media and leftist intelligentsia. On several occasions, he echoed India's viewpoint to the world on issues that became matters of pride for the West. Notably, he has been doing this even after exercising self-restraint in order to avoid harming India's ties with Western nations. The significance of his Western takedowns gets amplified when compared with his neighboring counterparts. Apparently, the Chinese and Pakistani ministers and diplomats ruined their foreign policy by making rhetorical charges and trying to score brownie points on the domestic front. But when it comes to domestic politics, Dr. Jaishankar has taken the gloves off. Evidently, the diplomat turned politician Dr. Jaishankar recently shredded the opposition's argument into pieces. On two different platforms, he took jibes against senior opposition leaders Rahul Gandhi and AAP Supremo Arvind Kejriwal. In a media interaction, Minister Jaishankar didn't pay heed to Mr. Kejriwal's rhetorical statement. Speaking on a lighter note, he asked the interviewer Raj Chengappa whether he wanted a serious discussion or a Kejriwal question, as both were completely different. Virtually everyone present burst into laughter. Further making fun of Mr. Kejriwal, Foreign Minister Dr. Jaishankar stated that we are talking foreign policy here, and AAP leader's statements was not a serious one, rather plain posturing. However, clearing the air on trade with China, Minister Jaishankar lambasted previous Congress dispensations. He stated that what has been referred to as the era of reform was actually the era of injustice for our domestic MSME sector. In the 1990s, he remarked what happened after we opened our economy in a manner wherein we did not use our openness to strengthen our MSME sector. He further added that the MSMEs found it difficult to compete with economies that had greater imports, bigger scale, and systematic state support, but India did not build a supply chain. Going further on trade ban with China, Jaishankar reminded politicians in the likes of Mr. Kejriwal that diplomacy is not done in a way that you start finding ways to switch on, switch off if you have a difficult relationship with a country. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has been hopping on Chinese narrative with his running anti-army commentary. On multiple occasions, he along with his sycophant have been accusing the Modi government of being indifferent towards the Chinese threat. Pertinent to note that Jaishankar was the longest serving Indian ambassador to China. In that way, Rahul Gandhi and his cabal couldn't have asked for a better taskmaster. Evidently, Dr. Jaishankar indeed schooled Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and categorically advised him not to use words like pitai for our jawans and downgrade the morale of our armed forces. He stated that to counter Chinese deployments, the nation has a deployment of the Indian army on the China border that we never had. Lambasting Rahul Gandhi, Minister Jaishankar stated that the Indian army didn't go there because Rahul Gandhi asked them to go. Rather, the army went there because the Prime Minister of India ordered them to go. Time and again, Dr. Jaishankar and Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh have been categorically stating that India won't let China change LAC unilaterally and will uphold nation sovereignty. Rather than indulging in petty politics and falling prey to Chinese propaganda, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and AAP Supremo Arvind Kejriwal should stick to their jobs.